Hey everyone, I'm Jackie Lara here, the Tigress of the Light, and I would love to offer you a channeling from the Centurions today. So a little bit about me. I am a light language channel. I'm an author of multiple international best-selling books and the developer of quantum healing modality Fractaline Healing. I'm a light language expert and I channel all forms of light language, all sorts of dialects and versions of light language and light codes. But today we are going to focus on the Centurions because they seem to have something to say. So we're just going to dive right in and I will be translating what's happening because I don't know what's going to happen. They've just shown up. So they want me to do a channeling with them. So that's what we're going to do. Before we get started, I would like to invite you to feel into your feet, feel into your heart space, try to stay as grounded as possible because a lot of these energies that come in through the form of light language are very high vibratory energies and they're going to be they have a lot of potential, let's just say that. So we want to be as grounded as possible so that those energies can really anchor within the physical body. You might get some little bit of clearing of old energies. Light language is very healing just of itself, but we might be getting some information as well. So we're going to remain open to all of that. As always, my channeling is always with the heart center and it is always aligned to our higher aspects so that you will receive whatever is absolutely perfect for you as an individual, no matter where you're at on your path in your day-to-day life. It's all good. You just have to sit back and receive. But please do your best to be focused on your heart so you stay nice and grounded and your feet, grounded in the body, in the heart space. Hanotikamatrantae setiriatakamatae sitikatatae satatakranatae donapatachikrana setiaso. So you know that there's a lot of ongoing unfolding of dynamics on this planet, a lot of unsettled energy, and a lot of media hype around it as well. Patikanosiko nakranatae satatariatakamatato. There's a lot of people suffering in a lot of different ways. Some of it is very physical, very real world, and some of it is very emotional and mental. This is because there is this influx of change happening right now. As many of you are well aware, you have the changing of ages, you have the movement into the photon belt. There is a great purging and the opportunity for humanity to continue to evolve into that golden age consciousness. So we'd like to remind you that it is very normal for what you are experiencing on this planet at this time to be experiencing so much flux. There are a lot of different energies and those energies have to be played out in various ways. In a lot of ways, it can be beneficial for the individual people to come back to themselves, sit with their heart space, sit with their energy, become that energy generator that they really are. A lot of humans are forgetting that they are energy generators. So we want to remind people to come back to that and focus on the breath, focus on the movement practices, focus on the way that your mind is creating the reality. Humans are wonderful, talented manifestors, but most of you have forgotten that or thrown it away, discarded it as something that is untrue. The mind is very powerful. So coming back to the mind and setting the thoughts straight. Be very diligent of how your thoughts are and how you speak those thoughts. Your words are very powerful. It is also an energy. It's a sound energy, it's a vibration, and it is part of what you are consciously creating, whether you are aware of it or not. Watch what you listen to, watch what you watch with your devices, the TV programs, watch what you read, watch what you're consuming on all levels, because everything that you are consuming has an impact on your vessel, which you are hopefully trying to nurture and build up the energy to be that wonderful energy generator that you truly are. So we want to remind you to look after that generator, to focus on being healthy, to focus on the breath, to go outside and interact in positive ways, and to see the beauty, the exceptional beauty of this planet. Even if it looks a little funky over here or messed up over there, we want to encourage you to let all of that go and focus on generating the energy of beauty and peace and holding the vision of that golden age where people are in harmony. Harmony with themselves, harmony with the planet, harmony with one another. Remember that it's all energy that's being played out. So nothing is set in stone. Nothing is doomed to repeat itself. It's simply energy that humanity has experienced probably before a few, multiple times actually. It's all the same energy that comes around. But it's how the individual peoples respond to it. It's with what consciousness does one respond to energy. You can take this in a very small way in your day-to-day life, in your interactions with people, with your interactions with yourself. Or you can expand it to be on a global scale, not only just in your community, in your country, but the entire planet. And then you can expand it even further to include the cosmos, to include the astrological energies, which are all playing out. You're swimming in a soup of energies that's never going to change. There's always going to be energy. There's always going to be dynamics that you have to work through. But the question is, how are you going to navigate it? Are you going to use it to your advantage, or are you going to wither away and become a victim to it? Now we realize the imminent danger and threat that war brings, that illness brings. But even when you're focused, even when you're forced into such adversity, it's imperative that you remain focused on your energy and cultivating that beauty within. As you cultivate that energy, it will help your brothers and sisters to cultivate that energy. And this energy that you're cultivating within you builds up in momentum. So even when you are facing real challenges, real world, real life challenges, you have energy that's supporting you in a positive way. You have positive movement forward. You are given direction and guidance, ways that are going to help you navigate these things so that you can remain safer, so that you can remain fed, so that you can get a good night's sleep, so you can be doing what you came here to do. We want you to know that we are watching and we are holding this good energy for each and every single one of you. The Centurions love humanity. We want you to thrive and be in your empowered state. We're very, very sad to see so much struggle and so much war. We really would prefer if the universe would just settle down, but we know that that's probably a little bit in the future. We're holding the good space, then it's all going to come together where there can be peace in this universe. But the way the universe has been built, there's always energies, and there's always energies needing to be balanced. And with the need to balance energies comes conflict. And that's where we get wars, that's where we get fighting, that's where we get the challenges. But that doesn't mean that you have to participate. It doesn't mean that you have to get sucked into the conflicting dynamics. You can focus. You can stay in your own self. This doesn't mean that you're being selfish. It doesn't mean that you have blinders onto the world. It's that you actually see the world. You see what's going on, and you actively choose to integrate what the reality is within you, transmute it into something beautiful. You have that power and capability. There's an infinite number of ways to do this. You're not even limited to one or two ways. There's so many different ways, and each one of you individually is going to have your own unique way to work with the energies. So we invite you to explore that and be brave and not be afraid to try working with the energies. Don't be afraid of them. They're just energies. Energy gets momentum. Whatever's practiced builds momentum. So you can see how the momentum is being built in different forms around the planet and in your communities. You can focus on building your own momentum, and your experience will be very different than if you hadn't built that momentum. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you found that message and channeling useful. That was a very good message, a good reminder, certainly for me. I'm really blessed that came through, and I really hope that you find it helpful and that it touches you and inspires you to work with your own energy and not to be afraid to focus on yourself, not as a selfish act, but as a contributor to the planet. This is how we can be of service. This is yet another way that we can be of service and actually be doing something while also happen to be benefiting our lives as well. So you're not only doing this for yourself, but you're doing it for your family, for your friends, for your community, and for the planet and the cosmos at large. Now, we have 3 very useful books that can help you to align to these energies, that can help you to focus your energy and be that amazing generator. We have the Little Book of Light Codes Volume 1, Little Book of Light Codes Volume 2, Ascension Codes, which is just being released this September 2023, and we have Light Codes for the Soul. All 3 of these are very unique, different. They offer different codes, different messages, and they're very good at helping us to focus our energy and to connect to parts of ourselves, parts of the universe that we previously didn't have contact to, or at least didn't have conscious contact with. So these are very, very helpful for the times that we are in, helpful for navigating the challenging times, as well as embracing our inner authority and our empowered self. So I do invite you to check those out. They can be very helpful, and work with them as you see fit. If you have a topic suggestion for me, make sure you let me know in the comments below, or you can write us at info@lightcodesbylara.com. Remember, if you like this video, like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell so that you get notified when we release new content. Until next time, wishing you the most amazing, wonderful, and fantastic day. All blessings.